Mark Brumley here with Eva Muntean from Ignatius Press. Eva is my friend and my colleague, and she is also one of the co-founders for the Walk for Life West Coast. I've got a big question for you today, Eva. What did you think of the movie Unplanned?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's interesting because I saw part of it before at the Chancery here before the Walk for Life, but to see on the big screen and see in its completion, to see all the things that she went through, it was fascinating and fantastic, and I encourage everyone to go see it.
Well, not only did you sort of get a little preview, but you got a sort of in-person preview. Tell us about that.
Yes, I had a chance, while it was filming, I got a chance to go on set and watch a few of the scenes being filmed, and got to meet with Abby there and Doug and the whole crew, the producers, directors, etc. It was a press junket, and it was fascinating to watch. I've never been on a set before, so it was fascinating to see how the interaction of the actors with Abby, the actress playing Abby, and then how they interacted. The whole thing was fascinating. So yes, it was definitely had a feel for it back then, but I have to tell you, I didn't realize, even while I was there watching the filming, how much more impactful it was going to be done in its final form. So
okay, but you mentioned Abby and Doug. Of course, these are people that you know.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you know them.
Well, through Walk for Life, Abby has been a speaker at the Walk for, I think, 2 or 3 times now. So we've known her for years. Plus, working here at Ignatius Press, we published her book, Unplanned, with Tyndale.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they were doing the General Christian Market, and we did the Catholic Market on the book.
Exactly.
We have our own edition, so while we love the fact that there's a Tyndale edition, we encourage people to get the
Catholic edition.
That's
right.
Correct.
And I remember reading the book right when it first came out many years ago and just being so profoundly moved by her story. But there's something about seeing it, when she describes what she saw on the ultrasound in the book, it was very impactful. But when you're literally watching, and she was very insistent with the producers of the movie and the makers of the movie that it be exactly what she saw, the effects in the scene would be exactly what she saw. And I think they captured it and did that beautifully because it was so powerful.
So the movie got an R rating. It's not graphic in the sense that a lot of movies, are graphic with overt violence and all that, but just the concept of what's going on in these, what I thought were truthful but nevertheless tasteful scenes, like that abortion scene, is pretty powerful.
Very powerful. And of course, what was almost as powerful was her second abortion,
Yes.
with the RU486 pill, and what she went through, and the hemorrhaging and the cramping for, I think she said 7 to 10 days or something, where she could barely move from the pain. And so what women go through with that pill, even though it's it's advertised as an easy answer and an easy fix, it certainly is not, and this movie makes that abundantly clear.
Yes, and one of the things that we've talked about before is how the Planned Parenthood people are presented. Now, the director under whom Abby worked is kind of depicted in a pretty negative, Cruella de Vil, yeah, kind of in a negative way. But apart from her, and I think you and I have said this before. When I first saw it, I thought, well, maybe that's a little bit of a stereotype. But then I thought about all the reporting of Planned Parenthood people selling baby body parts and the recordings. And then I thought, no, this has pretty much got that nailed.
Yeah.
But the average worker at Planned Parenthood, this is a kind of what seems like a very balanced depiction.
Yes, very much so. All the workers there that worked with Abby were doing it because they truly believed that they were helping women in crisis pregnancies, and they didn't do it to murder children. They did it because they really thought they were helping. So it's just a matter of shifting that perception.
Right. And it's interesting that Abby kind of depicts someone going from a initial stage where she regarded herself as pro-life, coming from a pro-life family, willing to tolerate abortion at first because you're dealing with women in crisis pregnancy situations, and then she moves from tolerance to kind of acceptance, and then even participating in an abortion And in a lot of ways, you can see that's sort of the pattern of America here, you know.
Yeah.
And the question is America going to come to that point of conversion that she came to, where she realized what she was doing, and then she had to change her life. She had to get away from it.
And that's why this is so important, because she was changed, and her whole outlook was changed from seeing something, you know, from seeing it. And so these movies, what they do is you can read about things, you can hear about things, but there's something about seeing it. So I think that will wake up a lot of people. We've already been reading about some people who went to the movie and came out changed, you know, walked in pro-choice, came out, if not pro-life, definitely doubting what they're
thinking about it. Of course, storytelling is powerful in that regard. I agree with you. Showing it in a movie can be even more powerful. Even reading is powerful. You read her story, her Unplanned story. There, you know, there's the famous story with respect to the slavery issue of Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin, which depict the horrors of slavery in the United States. A lot of people have likened this story and this film to that, where it's really kind of helping people understand the abortion story. You do this all the time when you're involved with the walk. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, no, it's true. We try. That's why every year we have somebody who has an abortion story to come, and so that they can see how their lives have been changed and affected by abortion. And that's, you know, that's exactly right. We're there to show what abortion can do and how you can prevent it and how you can heal from it.
Right. And of course, Ignatius Press publishes Unplanned, and we're very much supporters of the walk.
Walk for Life, yes.
Abby's got a wonderful sequel of sorts to Unplanned, which is called The Walls Are Talking, which talks about people coming out of the abortion industry,
correct,
especially women.
And it's very powerful. Yeah,
so we encourage people to get that. And then, of course, we have the documentary that we did shortly after Unplanned was originally published that tells the true story, too, of her conversion, called Changing Sides. I almost said crossing over.
Crossing Tiber, maybe you were
crossing the Tiber, yeah.
But no, Changing Sides, yeah.
Changing Sides,
it's not a documentary, it's her talk.
Yeah,
basically telling what her story.
Yeah, what happened, yeah.
Right.
And so, well, this is a great time to be alive in the pro-life movement.
Yeah, it really is a powerful time. Last year's Gosnell movie, which I thought was so powerful, and I didn't think another movie will be as powerful, but here comes Unplanned, and I have to say it's probably above that one even. So, and then now we're going to be having a Roe v. Wade movie coming out, you know, later, hopefully this year. So it's like bang, bang, bang. You know, we'll see what it does for the pro-life movement.
Well, thanks, Eva, for all that you do for the pro-life cause, and we're just hoping and praying that this movie will be able to be the powerful weapon we think it can be. It's our weapon in the struggle for life. We think we've already seen some signs that this is going to move us in that direction, and we keep praying and working for more.
Amen.
So everybody go see Unplanned.
Go see Unplanned and come to the Walk for Life.
That's right. God bless. Thank you, Eva.